CEO of the Greater Reading Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and I'm here for this week's Member Spotlight, and I have with me Ed Weaver, and Ed is president of Weaver's Orchard in Morgantown, PA. Ed, thank you so much for coming out.
Oh, absolutely. My pleasure.
Now, I understand that Weaver's Orchards is a 4-generation operation.
That's right. I'm actually the third generation.
All right.
But my son, Justin, is our production manager, and he would be the
fourth.
fourth generation.
Yeah.
And actually, he has 4 children now, so we have the 5th generation there living on the farm.
Getting ready to go. All right. So tell us about how it started. It started, I guess, your great-grandparents started it back in the 30s.
It would be my grandparents.
Oh,
And
okay.
then my parents were involved as well.
Right.
And my great-grandfather was actually a fruit grower in Delaware.
Okay.
Then my grandfather decided to locate in Berks County, and that's when they purchased the land in 1931 and began planting fruit crops.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess back in the 30s, the means of selling was huckstering.
That's
in,
right. Yeah.
In downtown Reading, I guess probably primarily.
Yes, that's right. That's how they began selling the products that they grew, and but then in around the 1950s, especially, they started selling more right at the farm, and we continued to do farmers markets through the 60s, 70s, and up into the 90s, but then transitioned out of that and began developing more our business right at the orchard, and started developing our pick your own business, and along with a lot of the other activities and events we do.
Right. So under your watch, I understand it became the year-round type of operation.
Mm-hmm.
And tell us about, you actually developed a new apple.
Well, it wasn't that we necessarily developed it. It was something that happened, what we call an act of God on our farm, where on a gala apple tree, there was a part of that tree that we noticed was producing apples that were bigger and ripened a little earlier than the rest of the tree. And then we worked with a nursery to get that patented after we had established some second-generation trees, and it's called the Star Gala apple. So it's earlier than most of them, and we sell them usually first and then go into the other types of gala apples.
That's really neat. I didn't know that until I was perusing your website, and was like, wow, that's pretty cool. Developing a different kind of brand for new product development. So you have patented that.
Right, yes.
That's very neat. Another patent for Berks County.
There you go.
Never hear. Wonderful. So, one of the things I noticed with you and your business that I really like is you really do the experience marketing these days. Tell us a little bit about that. Was that a concerted effort or something you just kind of evolved into?
Well, they
write books on this.
Yeah, that's right. I guess I'll say, we are a family business, but we're a family-owned business, but we also are, a big part of our business is for families to come out and experience the farm. And one of my concerns as a leader in our business and in our industry is that the next generation does understand and appreciate the value of the local produce that we can grow here in Berks County. And so part of fulfilling that vision that we have is just giving them opportunities to come out and experience the farm and use that as an educational tool to teach them.
Right.
And then that's why we do a lot of school tours this time of year, and why we do our pick your own business is just giving them that opportunity to experience.
You have a lot of weekend activities now this time of year don't you have petting farms and...
Right. Each Saturday we have, and that actually begins early in September, continues to build through October, but each Saturday we have what we call our family fun days, and where we offer, of course, the pick your own experience, but also hay rides out through the orchard to the pumpkin field, and along with that, we have the petting zoo, and we have a lot of other activities for children there. We have a different band on stage each Saturday afternoon. So we create a festival
Right, creating an experience.
atmosphere. And
Yeah.
mhm.
Neat. In fact, the Visitors Bureau is currently working to define what are we as a destination? What should we be maximizing? So maybe, an agri-tours was kind of brought up as one of the examples, kind of, you know, um, showcasing better our beautiful outdoors and our agribusiness. So maybe you'll benefit from some increased marketing for that.
Sounds great.
So while we were talking about products, you had put up on the shelf a couple of products. You make these at your farm. What did you bring?
Yeah, well, of course, we have to start first with the fruit, and we grow over 30 different varieties of apples. And in this box here today,
Where's the Gala?
well, this
Star Gala.
okay, I don't have the Star Gala because that's an
All
earlier
right.
variety. We do have the Gala. This is a Gala, but of course, our best seller, tops all other apples right now in sales, is Honeycrisp, and we have a good supply of those in storage yet. It's an apple that ripens early in September. So we don't have it available for pick your own anymore, but we do have plenty available to sell in our market. So the Honeycrisp is our best seller, and Gala would be number 2 in sales. But of course, a lot of the other varieties, some are common, that you can buy in your supermarket, like the Golden Delicious and Red Delicious, which I didn't bring along because we don't sell many of them, because there's a lot of other apples varieties that we feel are much better. But things like Jonagold and Fuji are very popular for us as well. And one of the benefits of growing a lot of different varieties is because then we can put a lot of different varieties into our apple cider. Our apple cider has placed first several times in the Mid-Atlantic cider contest, and we feel it's a product that is very healthy and people really enjoy. So we feel great about our cider and being able to offer it to our customer. And of course, this time of year is a big time for apple cider sales.
Right.
We also do some pear cider in October a few times, and customers enjoy something different. It's a sweeter cider. But it has
I don't think
a
I ever tried that.
unique flavor. And then, of course, I had to bring along some of the apple cider donuts. Of course, most of the things we offer are very healthy. But, one thing that makes our apple cider donuts more healthy is that they do have apple cider in. But it's something that's very popular this time of year, especially when people come out for our festivals and activities.
Wonderful. Thanks for sharing all of that with us. Is there something unique about Berks County that you think has contributed to the success and growth of your business?
Well, I think when you think about the landscape of Berks County, I think it's an area you do find a lot of people coming to enjoy. And I'm amazed how many people will come from outside of Berks County to our farm. And fortunately now with the internet, social media, they're able to find us just by Googling pick your own or orchards or something like that. But Berks County is a beautiful county, a lot of diversity, and so I think it is an area people enjoy visiting.
Great. Ed, thank you so much for sharing your story, and congratulations on making it to the 4th and 5th generations with your business. That's very uncommon, but a tribute to your success and what you're doing and evolving the business. So congratulations for that, and thanks for sharing your story with the Chamber members today.
Thank you for inviting me, and I'll just say, there's still 10 days left in
That's right.
October as of today, and we will have our events this Saturday, and also Halloween Day, that afternoon, we'll be running our Family Fun Days as well on October 31.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Where people can come out and experience the orchard.
I took my kids many times, and they very much enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Good.